Daikaiju Network. Go see my movie later this week. Otherwise, you are not a true fan. I am your co-host, Gojira, and with me is your other co-host.
Jason, how's it going, everyone?
Was that his real name? Yes, it was, God. Oh, hi, Jason. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I am not looking forward to this, but I'm glad to be here with you. At least misery likes company.
I'm sure of it.
Well, take it from the Japanese people when I stomp on them.
Yeah, maybe.
So today we are doing a marathon of SPECTREMAN. We are doing 6 episodes. We are going to be in pain for a very long time. I hope you will enjoy this 3-hour marathon as we try to finish this series, which, has it caused you agony? Yes, it has. It's caused agony. So, before we go on, Jason, housekeeping.
Yeah, so as far as if you see a subscribe button down below or above, wherever you're watching us from, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button or stop the like button as well. And if you have any comments regarding to the following 6 episodes that we're going to be doing of SPECTREMAN here today, make sure to have your comments down below the video. And you can find everything Daikaiju Network all in one place at our link tree URL right on your screen there /Daikaiju Network. And we're available on the following video platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, and X/Twitter. And we're also available on the following audio platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, as well as Podbean. And you can find both video and audio versions of our episodes right on our own website right there at daikaijunetwork.com.
And so, just want to let everyone know that we are doing...
So did you just come up with that at the last second?
Godzilla said he didn't want any part of this. He couldn't take it.
Whatever.
So he, I paid him $5. He's like, dude, I can't do this. So he gave me the $5 back. So, this whole week, we are doing podcasts with the exception of Thursday because Jason's going to be out of town to watch -1. So Today we are doing a 3-hour marathon of SPECTREMAN. That's 6 episodes.
Yeah, we just decided, I think, was it a week or two ago that we just decided to do 6 episodes on one day just to finish it all up.
And then tomorrow we're wrapping up SPECTREMAN. I think it's like the final 3.
Yep.
And then Wednesday we are doing a discussion on Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. I hope I have enough time to watch that beforehand so we can get ready to do the discussion. Thursday we got off, and then Friday we are doing a commentary, a much belated commentary on Shin Ultraman. I almost said Shin Godzilla there. So
after was it over a year since it's been out, or close to 2 years?
Well, I mean, Shin Ultraman, the movie itself, I thought came out like in 18, 19, somewhere in there.
No, that can't be right. Let's do another round of research here. Let's see here. Shin Ultraman 2022.
Oh wow. Huh.
So it's been close to a couple years. Overdue.
Oh well. So, I guess I don't feel as bad now. So I take back what I just said.
Yeah, because Shin Godzilla was out around 2016.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. Just to let you know.
How can you forget being kicked in the balls? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with our episodes of SPECTREMAN here. The first episode we are doing right now is titled Order, Assassinate SPECTREMAN.
Uh-oh.
So if you have not joined us before for one of these commentaries, what I do is I count down from 3. I go 3, 2, 1, go. Once I say go, you hit play, select whatever it is on your device that gets the video running. All right. So, Jason, are we ready?
I'm ready. I just want to let you know the YouTube version, it starts off where SPECTREMAN's about to jump off and you have the title card logo coming up. It just says Spect.
Okay, hold on. Let me get there for just a second.
Yeah, so that way we can.
Hey, I think I may have gotten it right there. Okay. I got SPEC. That's what I got.
No, well, I got SPECT. So
Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. No.
okay.
I was just seeing how long you might tolerate this. All right.
Well, the longer you do it, the longer we're going to be staying on here. So
Yeah, but see, the actual episode isn't playing, so it's not like we are, hurting ourselves right here at the moment. All right,
Yeah,
we
whatever.
ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and then put up the screen here so you wouldn't see our ugly faces for the next 24 minutes.
Mine's pretty lovely.
No. SPECTREMAN.
SPECTREMAN. From space. Never know the place. Definitely one of the catchier theme songs.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like I can't get the scroll bar thing to come up down below because I think my computer is frozen yet again.
Are you kidding?
But at least I can just turn off the image screen thing. So thankfully for that.
Oh, so people still are unable to see our mugs?
Yep.
Okay.
And then they'll be able to see them again once we're done with this episode.
Okay.
Oop.
Yeah, but we can see each other here.
Yeah.
That's the first time that's happened in a while.
But yeah, I was just telling Kent here this morning that my computer was freezing up on me for the third time before he came on there. And now this is the fourth fucking time. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I would suggest getting something like Glare Utilities, clean out your computer.
I just don't think it's that. It has to be the processing chip.
Yeah, but if all you have is a browser, I mean, any bit of RAM, even if you had 2 gigs of RAM, that should handle a browser.
But I've heard things about the AMD processing chip too.
All right. This is an interesting start to a SPECTREMAN series. He's already, as SPECTREMAN, fighting a couple of, well, I don't want to say a couple, a number of goons here that look like the Mushroom Men from Matango.
They look like pepperoni heads.
They were hungry the day they decided to come up with these guys.
They had a bit too much pepperoni. They themselves became the pepperoni pizza.
Just like eating the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a most unique way to start. So we got rid of pepperoni faces. Now we got mushroom faces.
I like to know the reason.
Or broccoli heads, maybe. These guys.
I hope that they'll have some kind of explanation as to why.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, testing
It's a
it out.
training session. So he takes off the mask, but yet he doesn't have to take off the uniform that he was just wearing.
Well, his uniform changed from the SPECTREMAN uniform to the green broccoli dude uniforms.
Cheap way of doing it.
Yeah.
Supertanium, is that what he said?
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention.
Oh my God, really? A cowboy? That's one of the things I hate so much is this cowboy horse shit. I do. I am not a fan of Westerns. I just am not. Well, howdy, partner. I chew tobacco, drive my tractor, and I drive my wife crazy.
Get on out of here.
For the love of God, just stop it already. This was such a good start, and now we actually have the Southern cowboy drawl here.
You said it too soon.
The upper part of his mask, though, reminds me of those plague masks from the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Is it me, or are the other guys also talking with kind of a cowboy drawl? So they know this guy.
Doesn't sound like some kind of Southern drawl.
To me, it sorta does.
It's only the guy that's dressed up as the cowboy that kind of has that.
What? I'd be disappointed. Unless you want to go to a local supermarket, then you'll find a shootout. What's the guy's name? Colin? Cotton?
Let's call him Officer Arthur.
Jeez. I mean, still, this is a better start to an episode than we've seen in a while, but there's sort of a stain at the moment. I'm wondering if the resolve will ever show up to take that stain out.
The percentages of that's going to be pretty high.
I know, I'm a hopeless optimist.
Yeah.
Does it matter? You're going to reveal yourselves eventually to the world anyway, right? Unless you have some uber disguises.
Well, they did have disguise with SPECTREMAN for that one dude.
Yeah, just the one guy, though. They didn't have enough of them to lead me to believe that all of them are going to wear some type of disguise to maybe infiltrate the human race and try to locate SPECTREMAN. What are those girls batting around? It's not one of those birds from badminton.
A dumb beetle.
That poor insect.
Maybe a Mentos, actually.
That'd be funny. And then it gets into Grandpop's cola, and then
Because I mean, it's white and small, so you can just say it's Mentos.
I wish I could play sounds on my end, because I would then bring up the Mentos theme.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Do 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 wop. Yeah, see, you're revealing yourselves to a group of people anyways. Unless you hope to kill every single person that is here, and therefore you have no witnesses, but...
Well, and then those people are doing the usual shtick of, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist of
Oh my
there's
gosh,
no
are they
such
actually
thing
killing
as
the people?
monsters or creatures.
Should we believe this leader here is Karas?
Well, like I said a few episodes ago, after a couple of stints, I would guarantee it from then on out that anything's gonna go in that direction.
Because again, we've seen a little bit less of Gory and Karas for the last handful of episodes, so it leads me more to believe that anytime we have these types of villains that are showcased, that it's got to be Karas in disguise.
Mm-hmm. You're
Although, did I
contradicting
take
yourself.
it though that they did kill all the people in that village?
Well, and they revealed themselves too in front of them.
Well, yeah, but if they killed them all, it doesn't matter.
And then they just revealed themselves right there in front of the guy that was driving away.
They better kill him too.
Quick, kill him before he exposes us. Even
This
though we
episode
exposed
should
ourselves.
this episode should be titled something more like "We're exposed, kill them all" or something like that.
Get going. Oh boy, like a little harmonica is going to do anything. First, it's like you can see his mouth at the beginning. Now he just covers it up.
I was gonna say it, but I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna bother. This is like an oddball episode here.
It's like this should have been something before Dr. Gory comes into play.
I could see this being like a pilot episode. You know, it's one of those that gets the things going, but it's not something it's not a formula that they ultimately stick to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's going to bring up his confidence. That's all they're called as killers. Like, there's no race name yet.
Boy, that's some creative thinking going on there.
Hey, you're too happy.
Don't get too carried away.
Then they run up, open up the door, and it smacks the kid. He flies about 5 feet, and he's gone.
Yeah. I don't know if they mentioned the kid's name, but I wouldn't be at least a bit surprised his name is Kenny.
Nope. Damn it.
They had him by the wrist, and then they just completely let him go. Boy, those are some... That's quite the strength that they have.
Ay, ay, ay. They said pollution squad or something, but then these guys got a G. I thought, like, aren't they the green group or whatever they're called?
Just called the G team.
Boy, I hope they own all those trademarks. I keep telling you about these internal monologues. I think every episode of SPECTREMAN, there's been at least one internal monologue.
One of these days, I'd like to see how it feels like to take a human shit.
Oh my gosh. Instead, right now, what comes out are sprockets and lug nuts and bolts. That's awful, Jason. Shut up.
Hey, you being the same.
He certainly was not thinking about
Same
taking a
thing, too.
dump.
I was just doing it as a monologue thing, okay? Get off of me.
Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't suspect at all. They're wearing fedora-type caps and overcoats.
Yeah, they're really going to expose themselves.
By the way, folks, we're having fun. Don't take this seriously. Just like you do the Pat McAfee show and you love him, so love us.
Yeah.
Love us!
Love me, senpai.
Oh, by the way, I saw this joke on Facebook the other day. There was this picture, and it said Sylvester Stallone, who's talking. It says, I got a great idea, guys. Let's do a movie about classic musical composers. I'll be Beethoven. Then Van Damme says, I'll be Mozart. And then Schwarzenegger says, come on, guys, don't make me say it. Because I'll be Bach.
Jeez.
Boom. 80s action heroes joke.
Yeah, I'm sure it.
Where's your gal with her siren helmet?
They have two separate Jeeps there, so she's most likely the one right there.
Out of our way. Wee you.
Actually, she's not there. Oh, yeah, there she is. Can't tell the difference.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That just may have made the episode.
Good work, Karis.
Oh, man, that was awesome. That's like the funniest thing in an awfully long time.
The pepperoni people.
How come he's not bleeding? That was like a shuriken.
Time out on you, Ken.
I know.
You want to know why?
Yeah. I do, but I understand this series is not going to give me an explanation.
Burr, 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 burr.
I don't know. You guys are all huddled there. He could shoot you, make that cliffside fall, and then you're all goners.
Or maybe he'll just grow up and then squish him with this.
That's what he should have done, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe that cowboy dude, I think he could be possibly Dr. Gory too, so who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've believed from the very moment he showed up that he is a villain. I may take the SPECTREMAN theme music and use it every time I wash my cars.
Or maybe just use it as a ringtone.
That's giving it too much respect. Whoever the Western voice actor they got for this guy. Like,
Boy, breaking the fourth wall with that word.
Oh, I know. Overlord doesn't care. Prepare to meet your Overlord. I don't think Overlord gives a shit. I mean, he's left him alone for a while now.
Yeah, it's like he hasn't appeared for the last several episodes.
And by what he says, if he says, prepare to meet your Overlord, it's like a human saying, prepare to meet your maker, which they're talking about God or a God, which would then suggest that Overlord in some sense is maybe a God or a deity type of individual, which begs the question of, why is Overlord simply doing nothing? But then again, it could be some type of commentary on religion and humans, thereby, shit, I don't know where I was going with that. But nevertheless, it means that it could be something about God being absent in the world and people still believing, or God simply standing by doing nothing despite the fact that he is what's the word? Is it omniscient? No, omnipotent. I mean, omniscient too, but
it's just the code of the galaxy.
Omnipotent.
Come on, SPECTREMAN, let's get some hot toddies.
If you're all tired and bored, why don't you try to go out in space and see if you can breathe? The lone comet?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That actually went by really fast, honestly.
It actually did, yeah. Only was it just a little over 22 minutes.
That had to have been, one of the shorter episodes we have, watched in a while.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it was definitely a more unique opening to an episode that we've seen in a while. And again, like I said, I'm not much of a fan of cowboys and Western stories and characters, so I'm going to ding that just a little bit. Otherwise, it was fine, a little bit better than most of what we have seen thus far. With that being said, I'm going to give it a C. I kind of want to give it a C plus, but I'll say it's a high C, almost pushing to a C plus.
For this one, I would say it's much better compared to some of the other batches of episodes that we've witnessed the past few or so episodes here and there, where they were just boring, chasing after one another and
or driving a truck.
Running around, etc., etc. Whereas this one, you get much, I would say, a bit more action this time around. Here,
it's a little bit more fun in some respects.
Yeah, the only thing that's missing is obviously a big kaiju in that regard, but nevertheless, it's much better compared to the other batches of episodes. So I would at least give episode 55 here a C.
All right, so we're on the same page here. All right, so the next episode is titled Cosmic Hitman Comet Mask. Figure that one out. So,
Boy, that's quite the tongue twister in a way.
I just watch these things. So, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and put the screen back up. There's one word that I've been wanting to say, but it's like, better not say it.
During the beginning?
During this whole intro, kind of rhymes with Spectre.
Sphincter? Is that it?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can tell we are brothers.
That's a bit obvious.
Look, here, you need to hurry up and do a registered trademark on that and create a comic. I'm serious.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Enjoy these prologues while you can, because soon enough, we won't be seeing them anymore. Thank God. Whoever did this and started zooming in on that guy did a horrible job, because every time you do that, that is the person you're supposed to focus on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we never found out what their grievance was. Unfair tactics. Give me a break. Anybody in a situation who realizes that they cannot win more than likely will cheat by, like, shooting a guy in the back, for example.
Yeah.
How convenient that he knows about our old Wild West, and yet he is of the same ilk. Imagine that.
But like I said in the last episode, I guarantee you that this is going to be Dr. Gory in disguise.
I bet it's Karis.
Or him too. But now he transformed back. I'm a Batman wannabe. There's another SPECTREMAN.
Is that Overlord or an Overlord assistant?
I don't know, but it looks like he's wearing a winter cap.
The Madra?
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Hey, you are a few letters off. They moved it. I almost want us to pause this. Get this. They moved the J and the M's over from one spot.
I think so far they've used Kenny, Timmy, and Jimmy.
We need Lenny, Benny, Denny. Yeah, we need a couple more. You've done a shitty job. Forgive my emotion, but seriously. we're here to like help mankind, but yet we disappear.
It's warranted.
I mean, and then they have the audacity to get angry at Joji when he's like, I need my powers back, or should I turn into Spectreman? And then they chastise him.
Why'd you kill these people, Spectreman? Well, because you told me to not get in the way of it.
But you know what? And I'm going to bring up something that you're
well, you know.
What the hell is that?
Spaceship it is. That's Dr. Dory's.
But you know what? I'm going to bring up something that's going to cure all of our problems. You know what that is?
What?
Take one guess.
A natty daddy.
No, it's turning back time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Damn it, what an amateur hour. He uses his fist as a microphone. I love that. You know what? I want to be a rock star and use my fist as a mic. How many times have you said that? Yuck, yuck.
Yuck?
Nyuk, 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 nyuk. Oh my God. You are. You're afraid of him. You were in the last episode. Did you get a concussion or something, boy?
I wouldn't be a bit surprised at this point.
I want to know who this voice actor is.
You know, these guys kind of remind me of more civilized Matango people.
Matango is significantly a better film. Look, here's the thing. I have a confession to make. Over the last 2 or so months that we've been doing exclusively SpectreMan, there's been a part of me that has actually gotten kind of depressed about the kaiju and tokusatsu genre, and I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. And it's mainly because most of what I watch has been SpectreMan, but I keep having to remind myself, I'm like, no, there are good movies here. Like, we got Godzilla -1 coming up. That so far is not only looking good, but is getting very good reviews. There's also Monster Zero, and there's this and there's that. And I'm having to talk myself off of jumping the ledge because I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. There's nothing here. And it's just no, this is just a very painful period. It'll be over with soon enough. And then we'll move on to something else. That is music from Godzilla vs. Hedorah.
They must have put it up for public usage or something of the sort.
Public domain.
Yeah.
I would like my money back then from Toho Music because I paid for the soundtracks of Godzilla vs. Hedorah and Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Pepperoni Man gaining up.
Pepperoni Man needs to be the spokesperson for Pizza Hut, not that former office. actor.
They did have that one slice of pizza back in the 90s as kind of their little mascot.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I'll have to show it to you after this.
I remember the Noid from Domino's. And the Noid even had his own like 1 or 2 video games.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the pizza slice kind of reminds me of Mr. Bill, that little claymation type of character.
Oh my god. I forgot. Here, let me look up Pizza Hut mascot. You should be doing SPECTREMAN, guys. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I do kind of remember that. Okay, it's starting to come back a little bit. There's a reason why he didn't last. It almost looks like the tops of those trees were cut off intentionally. And it's all your fault.
Because you decided to just treat yourself and go outside.
I would say something, but I'm not going to. Uh-oh. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? He's gonna find the cowboy dude. I told you.
He's got Jimmy.
No, I'm just ignoring you and being polite. Seaman.
Get your head out the gutter, damn it.
You were talking about shit earlier, so shut up. Yeah, hypocrite, throwing stones from your glass house. I hope everybody out there is actually having a good time. I really do. Yeah. We're here for your entertainment purposes.
And sometimes we can watch this so you don't have to if you're not watching this and just
you know
watching
what? We
us
should start a brand new type of stand-up comedy where it's like instead of one person, it's 2 people. And then on top of that, we have some of these shticks where we're up on stage and we watch something like this and we commentate it in front of like an audience in a auditorium. By the way, we're registering trademark that. So none of you go out there and do that. Otherwise, I'm suing you.
Oh, it's kind of what MST3K and
not the way we're going to do it. Not the way we're going to do it.
Oh, riff tracks. That's what I was thinking of.
Look at that grin. That was really goofy. This second part of the story has really like tried to take itself very seriously.
Did you say I got you, my little cog?
Oh no, I just had something come to mind that was naughty. I really would love to know who that voice actor is. What are you doing? You know what the guy sounds like? He sounds like he's constipated. What the hell? There's so many euphemisms here. It's disgusting. So he magically is brought back. And
there had to been some cut out of this.
There had to. Oh no. Oh no, they did not.
I would not be.
This may have
one
gotten
iota
dark.
Surprised.
This may have gotten dark. Yak, yak, yak. To meet the killers. Oh, for the love of Pete. I know in the Japanese version they had a more unique name than just the killers.
I know they would.
Yeah. Because these shows, even if they are not all that great, actually try to give unique names to things most of the time. And then the Western version is like, well, I don't want to say that, so we're going to call this guy Space Cowboy or whatever.
We're just going to butcher it and then just try to shit on it.
I know. Bunch of bullshit. What the hell was that? Ta-ta, boys. This has gotten so silly now.
No, it's just some scenes of a lot of guys just walking or running.
But see, this cowboy dude wasn't that far ahead and they're running after him. George is acting like he's injured, but earlier he wasn't acting like that.
Yeah. Ain't none of my business, boy.
Oh my gosh. Ah, boy. That's what I say. His voice is part of the reason why this storyline is as entertaining as it is. I say let's take a vote and see if we have this guy replace Gory as the main villain of the series in the last few bits of episodes we got.
It's not going to happen. It's way too late in the game.
No, I know, but I'm just saying if we could change it midstream, wouldn't even be midstream. It'd be like shore stream.
We had a deal.
Did he say you stay back or I'll flash you? Is that what he said?
It'd be nice, but no, his Stay back or I'll blast you.
Oh, that was like that be so. Stay back or I'll flash you.
I'll expose myself to you.
You will forever be blinded by the cowboy.
In the clap?
Oh, God. This series has provided a lot of laughter. We'll say that. I don't think I've laughed this much during a series that we've covered thus far.
Well, there's been some funny moments here and there for this series.
Well, I know, like I said, I don't think I've laughed so much. Like, none of the Ultraman series we've covered were that way. Neither was Iron King. Kamen Rider, hasn't been quite as funny yet, anyways. We'll find out later.
Well, it tends to be more serious.
Yeah.
And plus it's
throw a bomb down a manhole.
Plus it's behind plus it's behind by or backed by Toei, which is a more legitimate studio compared to this. It's our high noon time here.
I still don't understand it, other than the fact that he's bored and he finds like everyone else to not be a halfway decent shot. He is doing this simply because he's bored. Fall over, cowboy dude. Oh, I was right. There still was no legitimate reason for that to happen. Again, I swear something got cut out here. I can't believe we're near the end of like episode 2 already.
Yeah. And it's just right around 23 minutes. Well, it's like the narrator just comes in suddenly, is like, well, let's just end this.
Hurry up,
get
over
over
the
with.
Next episode of SPECTREMAN. A goofier, slightly more nonsensical episode in which the Lone Ranger type character, I still thought, didn't have a good enough reason to go mano-a-mano on SPECTREMAN other than the fact that he was bored with all the other opponents he's had. Nevertheless, a slight downer from the last episode, mildly interesting still not really the worst of what we've seen for the last several weeks. So last one I gave a C. I'm giving this one a high C-.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one that it's a little bit of a step down compared to the last episode here. It's like you get previous one, you get more action out of that one, whereas this one there's not a whole lot going on. It's just more dialogue happening here and there. You maybe get a little bit of sporadic action going on throughout the entire episode, but not quite as much compared to the previous episode. And also it just felt like some areas were cut out, like specific sequences were cut out. I mean, that's pretty much obvious at this point, because I pretty much confirmed it on one of the episodes watching
Like
one of
3 weeks ago.
like an actual Japanese version of SPECTREMAN, where there was an actual shot that was actually cut out from the exact same episode that we talked about. But yeah, it's still overall it's still good, just a little bit of a downgrade from the previous episode. So with that, probably I'd give this a borderline D plus.
Oh, wow. Okay. A little bit lower than I gave it. All right. So the next episode, Resurrection of Great Satan the Witch. All right.
Give me one moment here. Okay.
We ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. And put the screen back up for one last time before intermission.
I can't believe we're at this point already.
I know. I thought it would take a long time, but nope.
I mean, it technically has been like an hour, but it doesn't feel like an hour.
Yeah, I wish I would know what the actual time was, but with my computer just, fucking freezing up, it's like it goes all the way to 6.5 and then goes back to maybe like 5 minutes and 50 seconds on my timer on this software. It's been doing that for as long as I can remember here.
As he guides this planet's course.
Hey, Thunder Yay.
Sphincter may. Oh. Now look what you've done.
See?
You know what, Jason? I don't think doing 6 episodes at one time is enough. I think we need to do 9.
Oh, God. Hey, it's another shooting star right at the very beginning. It's a starship.
Karis definitely has. I mean, not only both Gore and Karis have taken a back seat, but Karis especially, because Karis used to be sort of the driving force for quite a long time.
And kind of doing Gory's dirty work.
Yeah.
But yeah, at a certain point, it's, like you said, they just took a back seat. But at least now we're at episode 57 here. I kind of hoping that they're more of the driving force for the rest of the way here.
Well, you tell me, you've seen this before.
Like I said, it's been 8 years ago.
Geez, Jason, you're not a reliable source. He's got buttons over his nipples. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I saw him.
You can feel evil. I bet it's Dracula.
I mean, it's a sarcophagus. Or it could be a mummy.
Could be mummy, yeah.
Can't even say what the hell it's inside.
Oh, damn it, it's empty. What the heck?
It's like caked Spider-Man.
Well, I don't like the little squiggly sounds that they make, like when you speed up a tape. I can't take them seriously enough.
Boy, Karas looks pretty gangster with kind of that gold necklace around his neck.
So here's the thing. Should he come out of this fight being the victor, how are we supposed to assume that these dudes can take on Spectreman successfully?
I mean, it's going to be the same outcome every time.
I know, that's my point, though. Like, that'd be funny. He takes it so seriously, he ends up accidentally killing the guys, and Gory's like, "You idiot! Now we're gonna have attack Spectreman."
It's like Mickey Mouse.
I would like to hear the Japanese version of this. Don't you mean love?
You gotta know the ritual, dude.
Know your boundaries.
I just cannot take that voice seriously.
Is that the queen, though?
I don't know.
Because if it is, I'm sorry, there are no boobs. Or is she the queen? And infiltrating the G team or the P team or whatever they're called.
I mean, it looks like another different gal.
Oh, boy.
Your favorite part? More monologues.
I keep telling you, dude. George is going to mug him.
Oh, no.
Doing a sketch by the tree. That's a painting. That's not a sketch. Yeah, I'm offended. The hell? Uh-huh. We sadly lost Jason temporarily here. So you guys are stuck with me for a bit. This isn't as much fun when you have one person. You can't be bouncing off stupid ideas. Again, for anyone out there who thinks, we're being overly harsh, first and foremost, you have to understand that this series really isn't all that great. But second of all, we're having fun, and this is mainly for your entertainment purposes. Why would you shoot him? You imagine, like, back in the days of rotary phone, like, how, doing the 911 on a rotary phone delayed things a little bit longer because you couldn't quickly tap in 911. Oh my gosh, that's some bad composite shot. That's the worst we have seen in this series so far. Oh my gosh, that is not good. The composite shots make it look more exciting than the actual shots of the cars chasing one another. Oh, man's a real tyrant. Maybe he just doesn't like you. Welcome back to the amateur hour. I am contractually obligated to come back. No, there's Scott. All right, so we're back from shit. All right, so
Yeah, my PC, I fucking tell you, I don't know what the hell happened with it because it never consecutively shit the bed that many times. I tell you.
If many of you unsubscribe from our YouTube channel, I don't blame you. So, okay.
My God.
So it kept going for about 5 or so minutes for me after Jason left from the last stream. So we are around the timestamp of 13 minutes, 1 second. So we're going to continue off from there. So, all right. So Jason, are you ready?
Yes. At least this time.
All right. So we'll God damn it. You talk about amateur hour. I mean, first and foremost, yes, we went on a 1.5-year hiatus, but look, I got married out of it, so I got the better end of the deal. So fuck you to, all the people who say otherwise. But at the same time, it's like, here we are with technology, and then we leave for a 1.5 years, and all these other kaiju podcasts come up, steal our people. How dare you steal our people? How dare you? What are you, fans or something? Come on. Stick with the second kaiju podcast who have come around. Not the longest running kaiju podcast.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough with the joking. Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Put the screen back up here.
Oh my gosh, I see it this time.
What, you didn't see the screen?
I mean, not the little pause screen. Oh.
Yeah, at least I can get the scroll bar to go this time.
Anyone who gives us a 1 star for amateur hour, it's like, dude, you should be giving us 5 star for amateur. No one does amateur hour better than we do.
We're pros at it.
Yeah, I know. So fuck you. There's the lone helmet with the Wii U. Oh, that's wonderful.
I bet the guy that's voicing this guy with kind of the pipe going on and the glasses, it has to be the same guy that's doing Chorus.
Oh, absolutely, because they're not going to spend a ton of money hiring a bunch of voice actors to do something like this. Because back when this show was on, the opinion of Japanese movies and TV shows and all that was really low. They didn't think very highly of this stuff.
Oh, I thought they did.
Well, I wouldn't think very highly of this, but
of course.
Anyone who complains about Godzilla vs. Megalon, that thing is Oscar worthy compared to this.
Or Super Monster Gamera.
Now we're pushing the envelope a little too far.
Yeah, I came across that episode yesterday when I was migrating some of the episodes on the Podbean.
The Super Monster?
Yep.
I barely remember doing that.
And heck, that was a little over 8 years ago.
Oh, really? I thought it was like a decade ago.
Nope, we did that in 2015 in August.
I wonder if that was intentionally cut short because of how crappy it looked.
Probably. Voice. Seriously? Don't use Terminator soundtrack. Use Mortal Kombat.
No, that girl reminded me of the Terminator.
Okay. Whatever you say there, Gramps.
What? It's a dance of death that they do here. He's killing chipmunks. I'm going to call PETA.
I just cannot take these voices seriously.
The fuck? Shot him in the belt. That's like, you might as well shoot him in the crotch.
Just say what it is. Shoot him in the dick.
Fine, Jason.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Oh, dear.
Have you seen that meme?
You sick bastard.
Have you seen that meme?
I'm sure I have. I've heard of it, I think, before. This reminds me of the 1940s Batman.
Or it just reminds me of Golden Bat.
Okay, you had a free hand. You could have whacked him with that.
Okay.
The hell?
Spit slap him.
Wake up, you bitch. Oh, man. You can tell we've had a day.
Especially on my end. You have no idea.
Oh, believe me, I feel it more than you do.
No, you don't.
Wait a minute, I thought she was dead. Oh, fuck you.
I think they just kidnapped her and now just annoying her queen.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell? What are they doing here? This makes no sense. I take back what I said. No, fuck you. Jeez Louise. Talk about Heil Hitler.
It looks like a bat with balls on its head there.
Batsticles is what I'm going to call it. This is almost like the one Twilight episode, a Twilight Zone episode where it was called, I think, Back There.
I was going to say, what Twilight movie have you watched?
I was getting ahead of myself. Dun 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 Shang Tsung. Dun 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 dun. Definitely sounds like Shang Tsung. Oh, finally! Holy shit, it took 3 episodes for us to get a kaiju.
Well, yeah, it's got inflatable balls under.
I don't care. This thing is cool. I don't care. This is cool. This is a cool suit. I like this.
But why? Why would they stick balls on its neck?
Because people love balls, Jason.
Well, obviously, the people behind the show do.
Don't you love balls? I like this set here. It's very spooky, mildly desolate. At the moment, I'm not a fan of the kaiju getting its ass handed to it, but I do love this design. It sort of looks
like, when you see the front of it, it looks like Chuck E. Cheese. The rat.
Don't they all, though, Jason? Don't they all?
No, just only this one, dude.
I would love to find out if there was ever a figure of something like this.
I know I've only at least seen figures of SPECTREMAN, Gory, and Chorus. Boys. So he's just breathing out from his balls.
Okay, let's quit with the intercourse sexual jokes. It's kind of hard to, though, when SPECTREMAN jumps up and shows his groin to the kaiju's face.
Well, it's also hard to not say anything when it's just right in front of your face.
But I would love a figure of this kaiju. It is so unique that it definitely would stand out.
It would suffer nothing. Well. Okay, that was episode 57.
Two-part. Well, Jason, part of it got interrupted. But for me, I thought it was a fun episode. It definitely was a bit of a slow start, but roughly halfway, 2/3 of the way through, it really picked up. I at first was sort of groaning about it at first, if you guys remember from the last, the previous video stream. I was sort of groaning at it a little bit, kind of like, oh, here we go. It's sort of a Dracula type thing, similar to what we had like 2 or 3 weeks ago when we covered the show, and there was that vampire type of episode. But it really has turned out very nicely. I really dig this. I love the kaiju design here. I love this gal being sort of, I don't know if you would say hypnotized, or sort of, more or less thrown into the mix of kind of being one, if not the big baddie here for the storyline. I really like this. I love the set designs. I love the tones. Yeah, some of the special effects, like the little laser beams and stuff, very cheap ass, but whatever. But I like this. Like, in my opinion, this is the best I have seen in maybe the last 15 plus episodes. I'm giving it an A-.
Wow.
I like this one.
I would say when it comes to the voices of minions, it's a little bit of annoying.
Forget that though.
Yeah, it did. It was sort of like 2 episodes ago, where like it pretty much gets you into the action and then just sort of falls off a bit and you get some of the dialogue, but then it kind of picks back up in a way. It kind of reminds me of that. So I'm kind of hoping the next episode isn't going to drop off like the previous episode.
I don't think it will, judging from the previews I'm seeing here.
When it comes to this show and from what we've seen in the past, it sort of trends that way. But yeah, it's pretty good. The monster, I don't know what the deal is with the balls on the neck of it.
You're obsessed with balls, dude. Like,
it's just right in front of your face. How can you not ignore it?
Not like he's teabagging you.
But yeah, the set, I mean, it's kind of in the rural area, so it's not much to expect from it except for the hills and all that stuff. So with that, it's still a pretty good episode. So I would at least give this one a B.
Okay, you gave it some semi-respectable grade, but to ding it for being out in the rural area, I mean, that's what you would.
I didn't say I was dinging it.
I know, but you brought it up, which made me think that's what you were. That was a ding against it. I mean,
no.
It's a cheap tokusatsu show. Many of the shows during this time, where we're in the rural area, like, Red Baron and all that stuff. Some of the Ultraman stuff was out there too.
So yeah, since I know I had computer fuck ups and I know I need a little bit of some more drinks on me. So should we just do a 5-minute instead of a 10 or 15-minute?
That's fine. We'll do a 5-minute.
All right. So we're going to go into our intermission here. So let me put up a little thing right here. Whoop. Not 10, 15 minute.
Oh my God.
There we go. And I'll put up a little screen up. So we'll be right back. All right. You ready? Hey, you're muted.
I was talking to my cat, anyways. My cat's like, yeah, I'm ready. All right. So the fourth episode we're covering is called Gorda, the Phantom Monster. Are we ready?
Well, that's why I asked you. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Everyone's going to hate our podcast, but you know what? I don't care anymore.
Man, hard to believe we're already at episode 58.
Well, you had a 10 to 15 minute vacation, so it seems like we're right on pace. My lunch is arriving in a couple minutes, so I'm going to take a moment to go grab it, and then I'll...
Would you do an Uber Eats? Or
No,
DoorDash?
I did DoorDash, Jersey Mike's.
Haven't
So you'll hear me go... No,
haven't done a DoorDash, or there's another place, but I haven't done those since I used to live up in the Twin Cities there.
You're better off, because I tell you, this stuff is so addicting to just be like, I'm lazy, let me order food. You know what would be a terrific joke is if on the very last episode of SPECTREMAN they didn't show this prologue. And then like a big guy's head came up and says, gotcha! And then he laughs.
Gotcha, bitch!
Hi, driver, with my food. You gotta love the Rankin Bass type of special effects.
She said that. She said he's hurt, and so it's like, is it the Bat Monster or SPECTREMAN? If it was SPECTREMAN that you were referring to, you should have just tried to finish him off instead of just running away.
That's not what they do here. What the hell?
You and I were thinking alike there.
Something was cut out. Dude, he should be dead now. That's too much blood.
He's a cyborg, and he's there to protect the environment and stuff, but yet he goes in the water and spews out all the oil from from his body there.
First of all, he should be dead. Second of all, arrest that man because he's killing a bunch of organisms in the water. All right, my food's here. I'm going to quickly grab it. I will be right back in a moment.
Andy! He dead. I'm not a witch. I'm a sorceress. You didn't love me enough. It was only but a scratch that I felt. Yeah, at least you get a little bat friend there when you're alone. I don't know how they're able to fit all 6 people on one small Jeep that way.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Looks like you already down your Jersey Mike's there.
Wait a minute, what?
I didn't see your Jersey Mike, so I just assumed that you just downed it all on your way up.
Wait a minute, you can see me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, dude. I can't see you.
Oh, wait, really?
How fair is that?
There should be a little screen off to like your left or something
Nope.
of all the guests.
There's my food. You can
Yeah.
see it. I can see you, but you can't see me.
Well, I would assume with this being as a browser software, you think it would almost have the same amount of tools on your end, except
Nope.
for a few things.
Nope.
Well, that's pretty dumb.
Yep, well, not my fault. Kill the chipmunks. That one guy reminded me of Akira Takarada, and that's exactly what this show needs.
Or the other guy, I forget his name.
The other guy.
He played as Dr. Sarazawa.
Akihiko Hirata?
Yeah. He sort of reminds me of Hirata.
What the?
You're just fighting air at this point.
That'd be funny if they were fighting nothing more than like Harlot inflatables.
Sex doll inflatables.
I took his belt off, but yet he disappeared. Must not have wanted any.
It's like you hit him in the dick there. Did he just grab him by the balls?
That's supposed to be a woman, though, I think.
Stabbed him in the abdomen area.
Oh, they love penises and pussies in this show. Because they kept focusing on that. They were focusing on that in the last episode.
In particular with the bat. A lot of sexual innuendos.
Please don't tell me how she goes out in this episode, because I have a really bad feeling about this.
Don't want to see how that looked like.
And you never will as long as you have the American version. Do.
Stabbed him with a shoe knife there. Looks like you got a little special friend there.
You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Your friend is in me.
How am I going to fit in there?
Sub-Zero.
He's drawing his own Mona Lisa.
Make this one smile.
Oh my god, he's getting to be psychotic.
That's very disturbing.
So did he just now disguise himself?
You're talking to the wrong person, dude. Because I'm just as lost as you are.
Because I don't even think he disguised himself up until this point. Still, I cannot take that voice seriously.
I'm still worshipping that coffin.
I completely forgot about that coffin. It's gory. What do you expect?
No shit.
I've come to marry you.
But first, let me put the stake in your heart.
Then that just defeats the purpose of marrying her.
There have been lots of husbands that have done worse. She won't marry him because of his nipple buttons.
Oh boy, she got you there. Good, Gory. Just like what you expected, Kit. he'll try to use the stick afterwards.
I mean, I know this stuff. Wait a minute, what? How is that possible?
That's what I would like to know. Of course, it's SPECTREMAN.
So they should know who he is now. And shouldn't he be killed by the Overlord?
I think they already knew.
Blow his brains out. It's what you've worked for.
Yeah, you'll do fine. I yeah, I think that they cut out something right there. That was pretty obvious.
Now comes my favorite part.
Well, why bet?
You and the balls, dude.
I didn't say anything.
You
did.
implied it with what you just said.
Whatever, dude.
He got blown up.
It looks like it because he just came out on his own without his friend. Wait, how did he get all the way up there?
Contrivances.
Quit bitch slapping
I can't
him.
finish my painting. I'm just now realizing, like, briefly thinking about what we've been through over the course of this series, and I'm like, this is some weird shit.
What you get during this era of tokusatsu shows.
Well, like, Red Baron was significantly more consistent than this. I mean, that thing knew what it was from the word go.
Yeah.
That's a show we have to cover. That's a relatively fun one.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've last watched that show.
Yeah, I finished it up in August of 14.
I think I might have watched it maybe around that time or a year after. I think it might have been a year, maybe two.
Why are they trying to kill her? It's not her fault that she is who she is. No, she's not. She's put under, like, some spell.
Funny if he accidentally tripped the villain. What? So what happened?
We'll never know.
I know something was cut out from that.
Exactly, yeah. So why don't you tell us, Jason, since we didn't see it, what do you think happened?
She fell in the pile of fire.
And they cut that out? Spit out the rock, you dumb shit.
Now he doesn't have the rock in his mouth.
I bet Dwayne Johnson's happy about that.
So is that supposed to be like nails? Because if so, that's it's really cheap.
What's going on here?
So they dead?
It would be very poetic because a little bit earlier I almost said it, but I didn't. I thought to myself, well, the best way for them to get together is to die. Well, that's what it's looking like.
And now he
His
dead.
arms got blasted off.
I only just saw the antennas get blown off, not the arms.
The arms got blasted off.
That had to be cut out too. Because, like I said, I only just saw the antennas get blown off.
What the heck? What was that like stone mannequin thing about?
Probably like its life force.
That's so weird and cheap.
Which I don't even think I saw that one either up until this point.
No, I hadn't either.
Mephisto.
How is that part of the polluted environment?
You know, when it got to the halfway point of this show, they just thrown that out the window. So, what's the point?
Yeah. This one wasn't too bad. It did take a little bit of a step back from part one, but here's the thing. It's not like other part twos where it was a huge enough step back. This one was like half a step back.
Still, I was right.
And still, and still up yours. And I still liked it. I still thought it was a very intriguing episode that had sort of a lost love story. Yes, it's not done in the best of ways. It's very cheap and very contrived, but it's still decent enough. I gave the last one, what was it, an A-? I'm going to give this one a C+.
Yeah, and as predicted, this episode didn't quite live up to the first episode, as many other follow-ups to previous episodes beforehand were. So I was sort of expecting it. It's sort of the trend of how this whole series has gone. But yeah, I would say it's still better for the second halves out there, but yeah, it just not a whole lot going on here, but still some more action, and then you get the monster battle towards the end. It kind of picks up, but yeah, there's a little bit more lull happening more in this episode, but yeah, I'm gonna give episode 58 yeah, because I gave the previous one a B, so I would give this one, I'll give it a C+ too.
All right. All right, so the next episode we're covering is titled Alien Genos, the Messenger of Hell.
Oh boy.
All right, so we about ready here?
I am ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the screen once more. All right, and then put up the scr
Ever since you
Man.
said Sphincter Man, I can't get that out of my head.
You're welcome.
Up yours. It doesn't seem like that long ago, though, that we saw the episode of Chorus on top of those buildings and, like getting ready to fight SPECTREMAN.
Yeah. And even seeing Thunder Gay. And Kruma.
There it is. Oh, what a way to kill the mood.
With your favorite scene.
That's the way to get me off the ledge is talk about waste.
Like, hasn't even been about waste.
Not for a long time.
Nor pollution. Oh, yes, he is.
This alien bugger comes driving up in what almost looks like a hearse.
Could very well be.
Make a dramatic entrance.
Yeah, when it gets towards the end of the series, they're having him out of his spaceship more and more. Dr.
I wonder
Gore,
why that is.
Operation Genocide. Just the way he just moves his hand.
No fucking shit. Because you come from the planet titled Genos. I wonder what the last part of that is. Side? Huh.
You should have known that beforehand, Kent.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, Corey, you don't know how it'll work? Do you not know how genocide works, you dumb shit? How does it work? How does genocide work? Oh, Karis is maybe gone.
Oh, no.
I bet he's not.
Oh, okay. Help bring him back to life.
I'll pour this Crown Royal on him. Why, he's a drunkard.
So practically a zombie. Very creative name for a formula.
What did he say?
Killer formula.
Everything is called killer. What kind of masturbatory handshake is that?
It's not even a handshake at all. To genocide. Yep, Johnny. Of course.
That'd be funny if they said this boy's name is Johnny Sacco and his giant robot is nearby.
That's a bit creepy.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then I'll brain out Johnny Sacco and his flying robot.
It looked like he dialed 119.
Oh, that is their emergency.
It's not 911.
Nope, it's 119.
Holy shit.
I think so, anyways. Just do a little prank.
They could arrest you for that.
Well, yeah, duh.
I promise we'll watch him. Before we weren't and he got into all this trouble, but now we will watch him.
It looked like the kid just put himself in a timeout there. Jeez, kid, watch where you're going. I need to go to the bathroom. You found me out. Time to die.
Time to die.
I don't know why, because you just murdered him right there. It is what it is, dummy.
Greetings, numbskulls. Let's all crowd around this 6-inch TV.
Bunch of zombies,
And the
I tell
suspect
you.
is your mother. You've seen so much shit, and you won't even acknowledge that.
I mean, we're getting close to the end. You should expect this by now.
I don't believe dead man can walk, even though I've seen a dead man walk. I will not believe such nonsense.
Even though I've seen talking monkeys.
Blaspheme.
It's a bunch of crock, I tell you.
Soon enough, you'll tell me George is SPECTREMAN. And in fact, he is, but come on. Soon enough, you'll tell me my mother gave birth to me. I mean, what kind of horror show is that?
Blue?
No. I'm alone because you leave all the time. He looks like a pilot.
You can't force me to be your pal, buddy.
I was about to say something similar, like, why are you forcing me to be your friend? Oh, see, he's using him. He doesn't want to be your pal. I need your help because, well, I'm pretty incompetent myself.
I've seen dead people.
Oh, man, that encapsulates this episode perfectly. And the one Bruce Willis movie. Wee you, wee you, wee you, wee.
Uh-oh. Are we going to have some more car chase scenes this time? I mean, it's pretty open. It should be easy to spot. Going in more like running away.
Good for him, though. and you gathered that from walking up 2 or 3 floors? How many abandoned buildings and stuff are there in Japan for these places to film at?
There were quite a few back then. I think a lot of them were like school buildings and such.
This is what happens to education. Beakers and chemicals and vampire bats and monkey men. Some of them will be top-selling rap artists.
Oh, man.
You know where I'm going with that.
Yeah. Of course.
It's been years. Is that the dude that died the last episode?
I couldn't see.
Jeez. What the... Don't be so enthusiastic. Jeez, kid! The fuck? Genocide. That was very convincing. Yes, because it's happened many times before.
He went poof.
I find it funny we had 285 subscribers when we started this. Now we're down to 284.
They're gonna use a dinosaur.
Well, let me tell you a secret, my boy. Wee you, wee you, wee.
I wonder what kind of dinosaur.
Was it a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Oh
my gosh, that was just a... So this dinosaur was buried with a cross of bones over its burial site? I don't get it. That's not a T-Rex.
Not even a dinosaur at all.
He says Tyrannosaurus Rex. Dude, you are stupid. It's not even close to being a Tyrannosaurus.
Like I said, it's not even a dinosaur at all. It's just a regular old kaiju.
Yeah, boring old kaiju.
Kind of reminds me of that uh, bone dinosaur from or kaiju from Ultraman.
Yeah, the one where Ultraman is an ultra jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, that was some dramatic flair. This is a cool suit, I will say that, but that is not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's maybe a Tyrannosaur Bowser.
And again, it's not even a dinosaur looking like monster at all. Because it has like a human face.
This means he should be dead because Overlord said many episodes ago, if humans find out you're SPECTREMAN, you will have to be killed. Again, they're not following their own rules.
Again, they just forget about it.
No, they don't forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yo. Those are some unique miniatures there. He's not afraid, though, despite everything collapsing around him. What?
Oh, familiar kaiju is back.
What the heck is going on here?
A lot of stuff, Kent. A lot of stuff.
Apparently. My gosh. Like, I don't think they know what episode they're in. Sometimes I don't even know what episode they're in.
Obviously.
All right. You want to bring us home here for this one?
You want me to review it this time around? At least for this one, it seems to be a pretty good episode, although there's some quirkiness going on. And then saying that with this kaiju is a dinosaur, but clearly it's not.
Yeah, it's apparently a Tyrannosaurus Rex, Jason.
But it's got a human head. Give me a break.
Oh, but Jason, they call it a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
But it's not. But nevertheless, it seems like now Cars is completely dead, now a zombie at this point.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that. But nevertheless, it's a pretty decent episode, and you got some pretty cool practical effects here, and then the battles. It's okay towards the end. Get a little bit of a car scene, but at least it didn't last too long compared to some of those a week or two ago. So with this one, I probably would give it a C plus.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Karis does come back. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was a little slow building for the most part. The villain is pretty hilarious, I think unintentionally. But I do
Genocide!
I do like him nonetheless. Calling this thing a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I don't know if that's a mess up on the Western translators or what. I don't know, but nevertheless, that is not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But it was a unique episode, and I enjoyed kind of the brief fight that they had at the end. It was something mildly different from what we had seen up to this point in the series. But I'm giving it a C+. I think it's just ever so slightly above average. It was good enough. So, all right, Jason. The final showdown for today.
All right,
it's called Deadly Dance of the Monster Dokuron.
So it's not a dinosaur.
All right, so we ready?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and then put up the screen one last time here.
It truly hasn't felt like we've been at this as long as we have.
I know. Seems like time's kind of flying by a bit.
Yeah, we need to watch more SPECTREMAN like this.
Well, we got 3 more episodes after this, but that's not until tomorrow.
By this point, it's less than 24 hours that we'll be done. So by this point tomorrow, you and I will be off like doing something else. Probably getting ready for Beast from 20,000 Fathoms.
Yep.
Thundergay.
Of course. And then your favorite scene.
Damn it. Like all cities, forget it. You've heard this. It makes no sense. Goodbye. I quit.
It hasn't been that way since the halfway point.
He will not.
For a second there, it sounded like he said give up.
Yeah. What the? He sounds like from a Dr. Seuss cartoon. Come back, Pokemon. Tyrannosaurus, I choose you.
I thought it was a different name.
Tyrannosaurus, I choose you.
Shut up. Shut it.
Tai. Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, enough.
Tai. You shouldn't use that power too often. It's dangerous. Fuck, dude. He just sees the future. He doesn't, make things happen. Do you know what ESP is, you moron?
ESPN?
The worldwide leader in sports. Oh, fuck. Oh. George is a real piece of shit at times. I mean, he really is. He really is. He says you shouldn't use that power as if this little boy has the power to conjure up whatever happens. He doesn't. He just sees what happens. He doesn't make it happen. Fucking idiot. You can tell after this whole series, I am so sick of the shit that's going on here. My patience for some of this is just gone. It's just like, no, your choice of words and your choice of logic are shit. It's pure shit.
At least. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Yeah, we always have that. We will always share that. We will always share a Wii U.
They already used it all up. Just on that quote unquote dinosaur.
Fucking idiot. Why are you listening to him? You're supposed to be the one with the balls.
I think that might be the same dude there.
It looks like him.
From 2 episodes ago. Andy. According to the dub.
Oh, he squeezed balls there, Jason.
I know, I saw.
I'm sure there are a lot of people now that have either tuned out or like given a thumbs down or whatever. It's just we've watched 6 episodes in a row, people. Give us a break.
Yeah, like they've already tuned out from SPECTREMAN maybe many episodes ago.
Yeah, the 1 or 2 people that are left have probably been people that came in midway through anyway.
It's like,
this looks decent. Ah!
Like I ain't bothering with this show.
Ah, what have I done? I mean, in all seriousness, I could go on for a while more. You want to go on for another hour and a half?
No.
We're almost done. 3 more.
What was that pause there?
I don't know. And really, who cares?
It did not make sense at all.
And really,
and I would guarantee that there was a scene there that was cut out.
Oh, yeah. That's been happening all series long. And I'm sure George is going to blame the kid on it.
This is all your
fault. Why did you shoot at me? Where are they? Where are they?
Where is he? It's like he just threw a dirt ball there.
And I think he threw it into something where there was no one there. That thing doesn't look suspicious at all. Really? The music choice here as the guy pulls out a Tommy gun? Let's just have some gentle music as the guy pulls out and goes... Why aren't you being shot dead? There are a lot of abandoned buildings and lots in Japan. Holy shit. I mean, and none of them look the same. Like every show and movie that has had abandoned lots as part of their premise, it's all different.
Some of it could be abandoned. Some could have been some buildings that were under construction and maybe just abandoned.
Oh, let me tell you, this is abandoned. Oh, give me a break. He should be dead. Oh, come on. The guy was right there and he held off for like 2 seconds like,
More like 5 seconds.
I mean, my gosh.
You had plenty of time
Talk about a contrivance. Shoot. What happened here? There's some weird cut.
Again, you know what happened.
What did you do? Break the guy's elbow or something? Like, That'd be funny if the guy playing George was saying, "I'm an action star," and then everyone else around him laughed.
Dressed up like a chicken.
That's what I do.
I like the way how he said it. Oh, master, you're so bad.
He's had a finger stuck up his butt.
No, it won't. You're gonna jump that high? Kid, you would have died if you jumped from that high.
Yeah, whatever.
So it seems like he's just back to normal. Not following the big pighead's orders. Plot hole.
You don't need SPECTREMAN, you just need this boy. That'd be funny if this got really R-rated, where he threw these things and it like hit their heads and their heads like blew up into ooey gooey sinew.
Yeah.
It's like like you see at the end of Rambo.
Oh yeah. No, you don't.
Did he magically run out as soon as this guy showed up?
Yeah, no, he still looks like he still has got some there.
Then throw it. No! Because you guys are a bunch of incompetent boobs.
Looks like they fizzled out his eyebrows there. Your favorite quote unquote dinosaur.
For the love of God. Oh, fuck off, George. Look, I understand you got the shit kicked out of you, but give me a break. Like, even if I had the shit kicked out of me, I'd be like, human zombie. I think for the first time during the whole series, we see George. I mean, I know he was in the hospital in one episode, but this one, like, he really looks like he deserves to be in the hospital.
Yeah, it's like got his eyes pretty much melted off.
Because Karis is like, suck on this, and he farted in his face.
It was actually Dr. Gory who did it.
Nevertheless, it's gorilla poo. I could do it on my own. Stomp, squish, the end of SPECTREMAN. You could tell. 6 episodes in, and I'm just losing my mind. There's no way that the SPECTREMAN mask would look like that, even with George, like, actually being blind.
Oh, there is something around the eyes there.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is that the mask should not reflect what is going on with the flesh.
Well, it's SPECTREMAN. What else is new?
T-Rex, for example, had significantly tinier arms.
Again, it's not T-Rex. Not even a dinosaur at all.
Shut your mouth.
No shit, it was. You don't say. That's why it looks like it's all bones. Boy, that was pretty easy.
I can't wait till this is done because I truly miss like competent kaiju and tokusatsu stuff. I really do. Like I was telling you earlier at the top of the show, since we made this the exclusive thing that we've been watching for the last couple months, it's been disheartening. It's like, is there anything good? I've had to remind myself, yes, there is, and it's this, this, and that.
I think you just need to go on Pluto TV and watch Godzilla the Godzilla channel nonstop.
I don't need that. I already own all the movies. Like I can just put in physical media. Like Guillermo del Toro says, anyone who owns the physical movies are curators of those films. And you know what? By God, I will save these movies for future generations.
How would he know where he's going when he's still blind?
Piece of tissue, and it's you.
Again, how would he know where he's going when he's still blind?
Because the writers told him to. Guess what, Jason? Internal monologue. That was quite a cut.
Yeah.
But Dr. Gordon,
and yeah, he's not blind there.
And yet there's a mustard monster. I love this fucking series. It's just.
Well, what is it? Do you fucking love it, or do you fucking hate it?
I tell you, we've gone so far in this. Like, this thing has been a ride. It's been a ride on the good end. And it's also been a ride on the bad end.
At least we got 3 more to go here.
I know. This thing has been something else. Oh man, like. On the one hand, I love it, but at the same time, I hate it. Oh, man. Interesting episode for sure. Once again, not a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Not a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's mildly interesting. Maybe the weakest that we covered here today over the 3 long hours. But it still isn't bad, honestly, compared to what we've done in the last 3-4 plus weeks. So I'm giving it a C. You know, it's all right. It's okay.
Excuse me, something going on with my throat. Yeah, it's well, with the batches of episodes, I think it's still I would say it's still pretty decent, especially with it being a 2-parter, just like the other ones. And I think with this one, with this part 2 and the other part 2 from earlier, I think they're both pretty competent in their own right, whereas the other one was kind of a letdown in a way. Excuse me. At least with this one, it felt like there was a bit more action to it compared to the other second part of from a couple episodes ago. But it's trying to get my mind around it here.
Why? There's not much to think about here.
Yeah, well, and I got something in my throat that's kind of catching me off guard here. But nevertheless, it's still a pretty good episode in that regard. Shut up. But yeah, it's not a dinosaur. Again,
it's not a dinosaur.
And then the boy saying, "Oh, it was brought back to life." It's like, no shit, Sherlock. That's why he's a bony looking kaiju to begin with. But in that regard, I would give episode 60 a I'll give it a C plus.
I find it funny, like, I've been thinking for a very long time that we need to make t-shirts with quotes on it from us. And I think the quote t-shirt that we just created this afternoon was, "It's not a dinosaur." That should be a new Daikaiju Network t-shirt. It's not a dinosaur.
Maybe, who knows?
You know what? Even though this was painful on some level, at the same time, I had a ton of fun. I hope everyone out there had a lot of fun at our expense. I know we had some bullshit happen earlier.
At my expense, especially.
But you know what? At the same time, we're all here for fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow with the final 3 episodes of SPECTREMAN. And I hope you enjoyed it, because this is the longest episode we're going to have all week.
Yeah.
Fuck. So thank you so much for tuning in, whether you watched us or you listened to us via the different audio platforms. Jason wants to do a thing, but I'm going to say sayonara.
Yeah, so if you see a subscribe button above or below wherever you're watching us from, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as smash or stomp the like button. And if you have any comments regarding to this episode, make sure to have them down below.
Yes.
And you can find everything Daikaiju Network all in one place at our Linktree URL right there on your screen /Daikaiju Network. And we're available on the following video platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, and as well as X/Twitter. And we're also available on the following audio platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and as well as Podbean. Excuse me. And you can find both video and audio versions of our own episodes right at our own website right there at DaikaijuNetwork.com.
I'm sorry, Jason. I'm sorry that you're choking.
And disrupting me as well. So with that,
watch my movie.
We'll see you guys
watch my movie
tomorrow as we finally conclude. It's hard to believe to say that of SPECTREMAN.
Oh, thank God. Now you can talk about me again.
Maybe. So we'll see you guys next time.